What's up, guys? I'm going to give you guys a quick run through of my bag. I'm not going to drag it out and make it really long or anything like that. It's going to be really simple. I'll show you all my little flair that I have on it, little stickers and all that stuff too. But we'll get to the disc first. First off, I'm going to go to my marker. I use my ground-bound Gregonator as my marker right now. I just don't know where my minis are, and I started using this, and this is pretty much just what I'm using because it's always handy to have for a knee. So get one of these. Greg Hill ground-bound Gregonator. Putters. I putt with Glow AVR, kind of duplicates, just one's a different color. They're just they're AVRs. You know what those are. Alright, and from left to right, from kind of understable to overstable until you get to like the mid-range area, I've got two Mambas. I've got a Star Mamba and I've got a Champion Mamba, lighter weight, like a 167 weight, so like super lightweight. Both very flippy as Mambas are. This one's holds up a little better, but still Mambas and flippy. They're always fun to throw. Love them. Then we got, I have three Leopard 3s. Two of them are Glow, and one of them is an old Champion early run, super flippy, backhand flippy, like it doesn't matter, it's just flippy as hell, just hyzer flips. Both these are Glow. This one's a little more special because it's an ace disc on hole 6 long at Socastee with the Steven Rulo artwork on it. Shout out to him, love you. Then we're going to more understable discs. We've got a Myrtle Beach Disc Golf Stamp 2020 Heat. This is fairly new, still flippy, kind of like a Leopard 3 sort of, very flippy disc. Love it. It's just getting used to it, still playing around with it. Nice flippy disc. Nuke SS from Discraft. This is new to the bag, got given to me by Gage. Thank you, Gage. Compliments all my other Nukes. I have Nukes and I have Nuke OS's, and this is a really good disc. Nice and flippy for backhands, nice hyzer flips, just barely any power, and it just flips up and it does all kinds of crazy stuff. Then you got a USDGC double strike. I have several strikes. I just only keep one in the bag because sometimes if my understable discs are a little too, depending on the wind, I'll pull out this one, which is a little bit more stable than some of my really understable discs, and I can trust that it's going to still have a little bit of finish because it's not used as much. It's still good for that. Then we go to, I got two Nukes, two ESP Nukes, my beat up older Nuke and my rarely used Nuke. So again, it's one of the situations where I want to throw a Nuke, and I'll choose whichever one is based on the stability for that situation. Both nice wide rims. They feel very comfortable for my backhand with my long fingers. They fit comfortably, so love them. Then we go to a little more overstable, not really, but the Corvette. Not super overstable, kind of very straight. If I throw it flat and very hard, hole 7 at Socastee, it'll go. If I throw it flat too straight, it's going to hit the woods at the end. But if I put on enough hyzer, it's going to have a nice, good finish to the right. It's really just kind of a point and shoot, and just you know what it's going to do. Got two Forces, both ESP. One with the MVO, a little more beat in. One fairly new one. Force was given to me by Gage again. He just loves giving this, so hang out with him more and you'll get free shit. So thanks, Gage. Love this. It's very overstable compared to this one because this one's older. Then we go to more overstable. Nuke OS. This is the Austin Turner version. I actually got this from Sully through a trade. He still owes me a disc though. I haven't really called up on him on that one, but not worried about that much. But it's super overstable. Really huge headwinds. Yeah, throw it there. And we got a Flick and a Felon. They kind of complement each other. This one's pretty beat in and fairly stable. Not really stable, but I guess stable, but not overstable as much. But still has some stability. But the Flick is more of a get out of jail, where I need to punch through something and finish really hard, really quickly. The Felon, this is an ace disc Costco. I just kind of I just know what this is going to do. So if I need to get out of jail from longer away, I know what to do with this. So this is a great disc. I have a couple more of them too. Then we'll get into the mid-rangey disc, and then I have This ain't a mid-range, but I have 2 of these actually. Stalker. I have the Crystal Z Stalker. This is an older one from like 2010, give-ish, whatever time. I actually traded this to Greg Barsby's girlfriend. Traded me for, I traded her a Valkyrie, like a really lightweight Valkyrie back then, at the Barsby Battle. So this is a great disc. I love it. Then I wound up coming across another Stalker, kind of like the one I used to own a while back. So I have 2 of them, one backup. This one's mostly my go-to. This one just kind of, I play with it every now and then. But Stalker's great. Then we go to overstable mids. I don't really have any. I'm working on putting some in the bag, but right now I use a Star AVR X3. It says AVR 3, but on the back it's stamped as X3, and you can totally tell with the puddle top it's an X3 all day. And it's I have another one of these in color glow that is pretty good, but I just put this one in the bag recently because I like this one, and it's very pretty. I get lots of compliments on this one. Then go to a Mako 3. I've got several of these. 2 of these in this Star plastic. I've got like 3 or 4 in Champion plastic. This one's just kind of been in the bag just because it feels good, and I haven't really used it a lot, so it's not too beat in to where I need a new one. And I don't use a lot of mid-ranges a lot, so they don't get beat up a lot, so I keep that one in there. And then we go to an old Patrol, Trilogy Challenge Patrol from 2018. Nice and hyzer flippy, really easy to just flip right up, right, and just carry if I needed to, or just go straight. So it's pretty handy to have. I love it. New to the bag also is a Wolf, the X Wolf. Again, much more flippy than the Patrol. Much more low profile, so it's a little weird the grip for me. But I've found some grips that work with me to where I can get a good hold on it and make it do what it's supposed to do. But still very flippy, very useful. Just like anything that's really understable, you have your uses for it. But those are my mids. I'm working on more mids, especially more overstable mids. I definitely want more mids in my bag and less drivers, but they work for me now. But I'm still constantly improving and trying to get things in my bag that I'm missing. So that's what's in my bag right now. I do have a backup back here, the Sheriff. I put that in my bag recently when there's no wind and I need easy long distance. Just throw it flat and it just glides forever. So that's in there. So pretty packed out. It's like 20 some discs. So now I'm going to show you all the little fancy stuff that's on my cart and in my cart. So we'll cut to that. All right, on top of my cart, I keep a Velcro. I think this is a DD or whatever it is, Latitude scorecard holder. Of course, I got the Myrtle Beach from 2019 logo on there for the Myrtle Beach Open. I'm a big fan of Rick and Morty, as everybody knows. Always have Rick and Morty on my stuff. Got Wubba Lubba Dub Dub, you got Pickle Rick, and then of course you got them right there. And then I got a bunch of Innova stickers scattered through here on out. Here, more Rick and Morty pin. I love that thing. More Innova stuff, and then we got some Ben Hopwood designs in here. Ben Hopwood. I'm pretty sure Ben Hopwood designed that. I'm not really sure. Almost positive though, but that's from the Socastee Shakedown that I just filmed recently. And then this is new. This is the Tree Hop commentary. Tommy Trees and Derek Hopper. That's new. Probably more of those to come, hopefully. I don't think I have any more around here. I got like bits and pieces here and there, but not a whole lot. I don't keep a lot in the bag. You know, back here you got your Greg Hill Groundbound, got your towels, old tags, and JBL. You gotta have a JBL speaker on the thing. And don't really use this for anything other than holding the camera in, but it's meant for umbrella. In the bag, we got some extra Tree Hop stickers in case y'all want some. Hit me up or hit Derek or Tommy up. They've got a bunch too. I gave them a bunch. Extra shirts, extra socks, more towels. That's about it. I don't really keep a lot in my bag. I don't do a whole lot of extra. Mostly there's just room for some sodas. You know, hold my phone in the back or wherever. So that's about it. That's my fancy little bag. So yeah, that's about all I got. I'm not gonna drag it out and show you what I throw and all that. Nobody cares. You know how these discs fly. Everybody's throwing a lot of these discs. So just something else to do during all this shit. I'm off for a couple days finally, so just kind of starting a trend. Maybe see some more in the backs from people. You know, they don't gotta be fancy. You know, just show us what you got. Show us what your cart looks like. Show us all the other stuff outside of just what you throw. You know, what do you keep in your bag that most people don't? You know, do you keep pens, pencils? Do you keep rulers, disc retrievers? Who knows? What do you keep? I don't keep a lot other than discs. And occasionally there's beer in there, but there's none right now. Except for the one that's behind the bag that you can't see. But we won't talk about that one. I should probably challenge someone next. Who should I see next? Let's see. Let's go to Christopher Chapman. I want to see what Chapman's going. I just did his tournament. I filmed his tournament. I'm working on that still. So let's see what's not only in your cart, but on your cart, and in your cart that you normally wouldn't show. So you're next, buddy.